Welcome back to the oftentimes puzzling land of Thea, the Awakening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Marcus Aurelius, and we are about to have a negotiating session with a dwarf and four apparently forlorn wraiths about whether or not the Rusalka, the water demon girl, wants to go out with him. These are the kind of things you have to deal with in Thea, just to keep your village fed and safe. And it appears that everyone of any worth and value is in the tactical hand. Let's try that again. Alright, well, it is what it is. We have way too many people in this party. But that may benefit us in the long run. Artanis is going to take the lead. In fact, does anyone have a good enough first action? No. Crap. So she's going to get hit pretty hard by him. So actually, who has the best shield ally? 2, 4, 2, 2, and 2. I want Nazoth on the battlefield, though. So, you're brand new. You'll do it. Oh, shoot. I wanted shield ally. Oh, well. Let's see how good these... Oh, these wraiths are worthless. They are not good negotiators at all. I'm not quite as worried as I once was. Let's get Nazoth out there. Ooh, Lion is incredibly good at counter-tacticking. But let's try... They're level... Yeah, they're level 3. He's not going to work, but Connor will work. Yes, he will. Which means that we could throw out... Wow, Lily Timbers is actually pretty good at negotiation. And we'll give her some support. Some shielding. And we'll end up with, I guess, Amara and Kalia bringing up the rear. Alright, I think we got this, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see. Well, the dwarf is down. Heck, even Amara was able to take out one of the wraiths. Easy peasy. Burn the red string in the furnace, you say? Well, I'll be damned. You did it, lassie. I am impressed. Rusalkas are so hard to talk to. Thank you. Alright, we have acquired a blunt greatsword, a bramblewood bow, a round shield, and scaled armor. Alright, lovely. Let's head on back to Aurelia. Well, let's take these guys out first. Lovely. More amber. Because you can never have two. Whoa! Hello. Hold on, kids. We're almost home, but first we have to go loot these ruins. You know, adult stuff. Artanis has become more attractive. Wonderful? She's like 85 years old, but alright. Connor's got better shielding. Miroslav's got some crafting skill. That'll take him places, I'm sure. Does no one ever get better in gathering? Because that's what I really need. Who the hell's Bogna? I got a new settler, and the game didn't even tell me? And she's also a... Holy crap, she's an amazing crafter. She's just as good as Arcanus. Oh, there we go. There's Bogna. Alright. Wow, she's amazing at everything. Well, she's not that strong, but she's good at damage. Her will is fantastic. Speech is 9. Stealth is 7. Attractiveness is 4. Alright, so that is good. That is good. But she's not going to be Bogna. Instead, she is going to be Pika. And she comes with a citrine axe. That's nice. Give her a shield. No, we can't. She's not very strong, as we already discussed. And she doesn't deserve the silk robe, though. Arcanus gets that. And he can hold it. So that's cool, even with his short sword and his hammer. And it gives us 3 stealth. I guess that is the special ability that the gems provided. Which I guess is pretty good for Arcanus, because we certainly don't want him on the front lines taking hits. Alright, so we're quickly gaining villagers, I'll tell you that right now. Let's check this out here. Search it. Nice. We got some iron, some wood, and some steel. Alright, back to the village it is. And then finally we'll go out and do some gathering. In fact, we might be able to pull off 2 gathering parties. I'm a little nervous about it, but we'll see. Alright, Pika's not doing anything. Well, can we make any light armor? No, we don't have that much spider silk. We used it all in the silk cloak thing. Leather's kind of worthless, but that's really all we have. I guess we could make it with string. No, we can't do that even. Leather's it. Leather, and we could use some monster bone. Not even enough string to... Wow, we don't even have enough materials for a catalyst. Alright, none of that then. How about a club? Iron. And we should not be burning Elven wood. I don't think we are, actually. And iron and wood. That'll give us a spike club. What if we switch it out with gold? We've already seen that. A flashy scepter, which just gives you will. Doesn't really help with damage. What about bone? Monster crusher? Whoa! 4 damage. That's more than iron, even. I like it. What if we do this? Goes down to 3 damage. What if we do... Well, we can't do that. Okay. What if we do this? Will. Nah. Alright. Alright, this is a pretty dang awesome blunt. It looks like a leg bone? Tibia? Fibula? What are they called? I don't know. But it's going to allow us to see what Pika is made of, because she is going to be producing it. And we still have more stuff to make more stuff. We need better gathering tools. Ooh, and now that we have a ton of this stuff, we can probably make some good stuff. What about... No, not enough. What about cane? Alright, so that's gathering of 2. That's actually not that good. That's gathering of 1, though. So I guess it's all relative. Nimblewood? Gathering of 3. I like a lot. But let's use the leather instead of the string. Does it make a difference? No. Leather is a little... Oh, wow. It does make a huge difference. Leather actually makes it weigh a ton. And Arcanus, you can take care of that. Alright. Lovely. Things are finally working out for us. Alright, 16 individuals. Alright, new expedition. Let's see how we make this work here. Definitely want Artanis. This is going to be our main group. Artanis and Carl will be our gatherer. Carl and Lily. And for defense, we'll have Lion and Hennessy. Jeremiah's working. Okay, and Kalia. Alright, this will be our away team. 1. Let's give them some... Yeah, but Hannah's already pretty boss. Again, she's already pretty good. This is made out of elven wood, so it gives attractiveness. That's kind of not that great. Yeah, they're fine the way they are. Let's give them... Oh, what's this? Dark wood. Where the hell do we get dark wood from? Let's go... This is going to be a short trip, so 30 days worth. And we'll take half of that. Half of that. And half of that. And half the meatballs. And we still have the red ribbon. What would we do with it? I thought we were supposed to give it to the dwarf. Oh well, we still have 2 kids. Nice. Ooh, and the goulash. Alright. So, no, this is not enough food. Wow. Let's just stuff them full of vegetables. There we go. 28 days worth of food. Alright, so these guys will be the Gather 1. And their primary purpose will be elven wood. Alright. Now, we're going to have Miroslav and Wherein being protected by Connor Platt, Matthews, Amara. And we'll leave Imperator... Well, really? Nah. Matthews is going to guard the village. And we'll leave Nazoth behind right now because we're not going to be needing him for any challenges. Now, Imperator, however... He could use a weapon. Sword will give him some defense, which is good till he gets some strength. He doesn't really deserve the scaled armor. Dragon scale, no, that's really good. This gives 11 armor and 3 shielding. This gives 14 armor and 4 shielding. Okay, we'll give that to Matthews, since she's pretty much guarding the village all by herself. And we'll give... Come on. We'll give her armor, her former armor, to Imperator. Alright, good. And also, Matthews is gone. Oh well. Let's give them some wood. They're going to be a much shorter trip, so 20 days worth. And let's give them a lot of vegetables. Wow. Not that many vegetables, I guess. And half of this. Half of this. Half of this. And all... Now we'll keep the meatballs. Let's give them this. Nice. Perfect. Alright. And these folks will be Gather 2. And what shall they go after? I want them to be closer to town. That's actually... Ooh, the Gather 1 should go up here. Because they can get elven wood and nuts and bone. What we really need is more diverse food types. I wonder how safe it is over here. Not very. There's something here. Some shadowy, evil-looking critter. We also could use some string. Alright. Gather 2 will get string and mushrooms. We can't forget about the basic things that we need. Alright. Meanwhile, Aurelia... I want to disallow eating anything but vegetables until we have enemies nearby, at which point we will enable everything. We have a lot of stuff, but we're wide and not very deep. We don't have very much of anything. We need more basic materials. Oh, and another child has grown up, and finally, yes, we get a medic. And who is our medic going to be? Our medic is going to be Selena. All right, Selena the medic. Ooh, we have our bone thing. Matthews can have that. And we'll give her the bow too, just because she's defending the village all by herself, so she deserves a bow. 3-6, 3-7. Let's give Selena the shield. Which, wow, look at that. Already with just the shield, she's 112 of 150. Dang. What could we do with her, though, when she's not being a medic? She is not particularly good at gathering or crafting. So yeah, she's kind of, unfortunately, worthless. She has to be out with an away team. Staying in the village is just not an appropriate solution for her. 140, that weighs a lot. We don't have any weapons that she can carry that are light enough for her. 5 damage, 5 shielding. We can give her a two-handed sword, in which case she will have a bit more shielding. I mean, we're not going to really be using her in the front lines to attack. I think maybe the shield by itself without a weapon right now is the best thing to do until we get a lightweight weapon. But okay, we have healer number 2. That is good. Alright, this team is going to go here, where they're going to camp out. And Wherein is going to get us some mushrooms. Miroslav, string. Imperator, helping with mushrooms. Amara and Connor helping with string. That seems about right. Yeah, they're both about plus 55, plus 54, so they're about even. The bandit camp will not be moving, I presume. Alright, A-team, take these guys out before they threaten the village. Come on! Seriously! Nice. A-team knows what's up. Now the question is, should we go up here and get all this good stuff? Wait, where'd the... Oh, there we go. This would give us seaweed, though, which is a food item, but this would give us nuts. Nuts, elven wood, leather. There's just a lot of good stuff up here. Alright. Yes, we're going to go up north. We'll take out the spider's nest on the way. Uh-oh. As you travel along the plains, you feel the air growing colder. Frost appears on plants and you can see your breath. You see a small group of hooded travelers approaching. Get out your weapons and wait. The group comes closer and stops. One of the hooded figures steps up, but you see a young girl standing proudly behind him. You hear her speak. "Who are these peasants? Why do they stand in my way? Make them disappear, now." The girl turns and walks off a few meters, as if awaiting her command to be carried out. The hooded man lets out a long sigh and speaks to you. "Her Majesty, Princess Susanna, wishes you to clear the way." He then whispers, "Better just go," before she takes any real notice of you. A princess of what exactly? Are you insane? There hasn't been a kingdom in these parts for a century. The hooded man winces, or at least it feels as if he did, but clearly the girl was not listening to you, so he continues speaking in a low voice. "Listen, you seem like good folks. You remind me of times before the darkness and before our fate. But you must understand, she is mad, always has been, infernal child, doomed for eternity for her pride and cruelty." Before the darkness? How old are you people? And how have you survived out here? Her Royal Highness Susanna really was a princess, and an only precious child to our royals. As such, she was spoiled rotten, but worse yet, people say she has been a changeling from the start. Learned men and wizards from all over came to test the child, and they all felt that her little heart was naught but an icy hole. But our royal couple refused to listen, believed that true love would cure her and make her human in the end. For a time it seemed like it was true, but then Susanna grew older, and with every passing year, her cute tantrums became more cruel and intentional. She had servants whipped for looking at her wrong, page boys locked to birdhouses so they could grow wings for her amusement. You get the picture. Yes, it sounds bad, but royal children can be easily spoiled. True enough, she was a brat and her parents allowed it because they thought they must give her only love, no discipline. In truth, perhaps this was the tragedy of the prophecies. The royals were so scared of their changeling child that they made her the way she was. So, how did you end up living hundreds of years with her? As I said, as a child, Susanna was spoilt and unruly, and as she grew, this turned to cruelty beyond mere folly. It was when she tortured and killed her nanny for failing to braid her hair right that all knew the child was evil. Yet her parents wanted to prove their love could conquer it all. They ordered princes to come from all around in hopes of their daughter finding true love. All she found was more victims. She played with 2 brothers, both smitten with her beauty. She asked them to bring her a fabled set of royal pearls residing in a mythical icy tower. When they failed, she drowned one of them. The other brother, a skilled wizard, thus cursed the princess, never to find peace or forgiveness for her cruelty. She had him changed into a black swan, then killed and served for supper. On the dinner table, the swan spoke. "Your kingdom will crumble, your power diminish, your heart remain icy forever, and you will seek your cursed pearls for eternity and never find them." All who sat at the table with the princess, her royal guards sworn to never leave her side, were cursed that night and turned to unliving wraiths. Damn! And the king and queen still did nothing? The royal couple had a miracle child that year, and the princess, now cursed, could no longer be heir to the throne. She was banished, and so were we. But the little wretch grew even madder than before. Her desire for the blasted royal pearls in the icy tower became an absolute obsession. She started saying great power awaits her in the tower, and that she will rule a kingdom once more. Bound to her for all eternity, we have served her thusly, seeking the tower and its treasure, to no avail. Well, that's crap for you, I'll give you that. The guard was about to answer, but Susanna cut him off. "I am bored now. I have graciously indulged your wagging-tongued servant, as it amuses me to allow you to think yourself knowledgeable, but my patience is growing thin. Luck has it that I am in need of peasants, and since you are stubborn enough to deny my rite of passage, perhaps you will be of use. Oh, and pray tell us, what can we do for you, princess? I detect a note of defiance in your voice, and I detest defiant peasants. She stomps her feet and frowns. You will do as I ask. Foolish simpletons, I am offering you wealth and power. What, with your made-up tower and pearls? Think what you will, but since my birth I have heard the calling of the tower, and I am finally close, mere days away from my tower. But I may need the assistance of mortals to achieve my task. Do what you will. Here is a map. Come join me in the icy tower and gain wealth beyond measure. Or don't, and stay peasants. It matters not to me. We are going now. She gestures to her guards, and they start moving away. Well, that was something, wasn't it? You know what's funny is she seems so nice and sad in the picture, but, she's really a bitch. So, I don't know, whoever drew this, they could have made her look a little, meaner. She also kind of reminds me of, Elsa from Frozen. The little icy tower, let it go, let it go. Oh, man. Anyway, I'm going to have to let this episode go because we are over time. So once again, I am Marcus Aurelius. I'd like to thank you so much for watching. A lot of exposition here, a lot of good times, a lot of new villagers. So, thank you for watching. Have a good one.